Hello, YouTube world. All right, man, I just come check this thing out. Oh, that's probably what the guy said about the termite holes right there. Yeah, that thing is full of termites, eh? I guess you don't want one of these in your yard. You got some full of termites right there. You doggy, just want to stay on the road. My dog just wants to stay on the road. My dog just wants to stay on the road. What a stubborn dog lately, man. I might have to bring that dog to the vet. Somebody carved this with a chainsaw, guys. Somebody carved that with a chainsaw, man. If you're one of my regulars, you've seen that a couple times. They just sold that house for $140,000. Little small city in Canada. $140,000 for that house. I tried to get my dad to buy it, but they didn't want to buy it. They could have got it for 50 grand. Could have sold it for 140. Could have made 90 grand right just one sale. But because it had to do with me, they didn't want to get involved. So their problem, not mine. My life is totally set up. I own my own house. They're renting their apartment, so I don't know what's wrong with them, man. I was willing to lend them like $40,000 to buy that house and fix it all up. But they just wanted to leave it for my gambler brother to gamble his life away in. And that wasn't going to happen with me. I was telling them that they couldn't bring him. You know what I mean? He's 50 years old. He's still living on the couch. If you're listening, Ben, get off the couch. Go do something with your life, man. Get off the poker game. Poker, only 5% of gamblers ever win. So if you think you're going to win, anybody in here, if you think you're going to be a successful gambler, you're absolutely wrong. Only 5% of gamblers ever win, whether it's sports betting or just any kind of gambling. They wouldn't let you gamble if, like, people could make a living off of it. Come on. All right. Sorry, guys, I got to stand here. My dog, if she don't want to move, I can't do anything about it. She's being really stubborn. Come on, no. We're going this way. She's being really stubborn. She's, like, really overweight right now. And, yeah, I need to get her walking, man. Like, she's really overweight. Like, she's gasping at night, waking up at night, gasping for breath and stuff. Hey, look at, she's just sitting right on the ground. Like, she'll just sit right down there, and I'll have to take off the leash, and I'll just have to tell her bye. Okay, come on, let's go. Bye-bye. Hey, you have to go on your walks. Come on. We've been so lazy this summer. Come here. Come on. Hey. Come on. Come on, Mama. Please. You need to start walking. You're going to go into the early grave soon. No, we're going this way. We're going this way. She wants to go the other way. Jesus. There's too much sun that way. No. Hey, baby, come on, please. I got to go the way she wants to go, guys. I don't know. Many people are probably going to leave. I don't know how it looks, man. The sun's right in my eyes. I can't even say hi to anyone. I can't see the chat, nothing at all. So I'm a victim to this dog until it's gone. I found it on the road, and it's a good dog, but it's not listening lately. Hello, everybody's coming in. The sun's in my eyes. It's probably not a good view right here because you probably can't see nothing, but I'm walking in a city of 1,000 people. It's called Verner, Ontario, and very, very toxic city, but it's pretty nice, man. Pretty nice. I have to start taking these walks alone, but I need to exercise my dog, man. I'd like to be able to concentrate and talk to you guys, but I've got to make sure my dog is doing good too. She's very, very out of shape and being very stubborn lately. Almost like when I first found her, man. I think I just haven't paid much attention to her lately. This guy's always taking care of his house. He's got the best house, and, well, not the best, but he's got the nicest landscaping. Hello. Yeah, guys, Verner, Ontario, 1,000 people. Loose Screws News. I'm with you right now. Just a lot on my mind. I go to court tomorrow. All these bad cops there at the courthouse have been harassing me. I have another month until I take them to a peace bond hearing, which is a hearing that they get ordered to stay away from me and to not harass me and intimidate me no more and assault me. And as soon as I get that order from the judge, I am going to file private prosecution charges for assault, forcible confinement, and mischief, interfering with my property. I was going to court and they tried to attack me for my phone. They assaulted me 3 or 4 times. They pushed me all the way out of the building with their hands. And yeah, that, according to the law where I'm from, is forcible confinement. If you take somebody who is walking down a hallway and you stop them and you push them out of the building, no lawful reason, that is forcible confinement. And like they would have had to say I was under arrest and then put their hands on me. Police are not just allowed to put their hands on people for unlawful reason. The only time a police officer could put their hands on you literally is to arrest you. Like, if they say you're under arrest, that's the only way that the police should put their hands on you. This is a wagon that sells chips and stuff. Chips and fries and burgers and all them somethings. Loose screw news here, guys. How you doing? We're gonna go this way, mama. We're going this way, mama. Come on. Thank you. Man, thank God my dog wanted to walk. I thought she wanted to go back home. Literally, I thought she wanted to go back home, man. Like, she's been gasping for air lately. I might bring her to the vet, like, but the only thing is, I know she's overweight. I know it for a fact. I don't have to put her on a scale anymore. I can just tell. And there's no other symptoms except for the heavy breathing. Like, she still plays a lot. She still cuddles a lot. She still eats her food, even though I've cut down on food. I only feed her 2 meals a day, guys. I cook chicken for the dog and everything, but she goes over to the neighbors and starts eating the cat food and the cat treats and this and that. There, she got to stop doing that. Dog is 9 years old. Nice little community, guys. I won't even see anybody on my walk. Really nice, full sun today. Yeah, I probably won't even see anybody on my walk today. I can kind of almost see the chats right now. Let me look. What do you look like? Oh, hold on, okay? I can't even see the thing. Give me a second. Yeah, man. I look like a normal. I'm always watching my dog to make sure she's not sniffing at anything. Like, I don't know where she wants to go. She's never been up them stairs before. Come on, mama. You want to go poo-poo? You go poo-poo right there. I'll pick it up. I don't usually ever have her on a leash, but a lot of people were complaining in the chat that I don't have my dog on a leash. And I know the next step is that they call code enforcement on me. They'll be like, oh, we're going to call code enforcement because you don't have a leash. I wish my yard looked like that. I need one of those in the middle of my yard. I gotta go buy one of those. Actually gonna sell my house around here. There's a house right down the road from mine. Is a total write-off. It's gonna be torn down, and it just sold for $140,000. Like that highway right there is Highway 17. North Bay is that way. Sudbury, Ontario is that way. I live about right in the middle. About 50-minute drive to Sudbury, and I live about 40-minute drive to North Bay, Ontario. I can say hi now. Hi guys. Hi Anthony. Hi Frank. Hi Mac. Hi Jessica White or Jamie White. Jimmy White. Man, my eyes are bad. How you guys doing, man? You don't look like a thug to me. What was the first encounter you had with cops when they started to violate? I was living in this community, and there's brown water in this community, right? And so The water bill is like the highest I've ever seen it. It's way higher. It's about 20% higher than other communities. And they don't have a discount for seniors and for disabled people in this community. So I started doing a petition, and I went door to door, and I was getting signatures, all seniors around here, right? So I got like a couple hundred signatures out of 1,000 people in the city, right? And not even in a long time. Sorry, my dog's just using the washroom. And then all of a sudden, the city started sending all the bylaw, the code enforcement, the building inspector after me. And they sent everybody, the fire marshal, the electrical safety guy. So I told them all, I said, hey man, just give me the ticket. If you think I'm doing something wrong, give me the ticket and we'll go and we'll figure it out at court with the judge. So they didn't want to give me the ticket, right? So they just kept on harassing me. And then I just got mad at them. I built a big fence. And then once their city enforcers didn't work by harassing me, they sent the cops after me. And they used a neighbor to falsely accuse me of something. They said I interfered with their use and enjoyment of their property, when literally this neighbor was interfering with everybody in the neighborhood's property by her loud dogs. Her dogs would bark, 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 get loose, come through my yard. Even ran in my house one day when my door was open. So I put a speaker in my backyard, right? I was like, I'm going to put a speaker with dogs barking very low. Can't hear it outside of my yard. And she called the cops and they just came and arrested me. And then I went home, put up some cameras, just because I knew my neighbor was crazy at that point. And when I put up security cameras in my house, they came back, arrested me again. They said I put up them cameras to watch her. I'm like, excuse me? And then I went for groceries on my way back. Instead of using the sidewalk, I walked on the road over there. And then I cut into my yard. And all she did is take a picture from her security camera and send it to the cop. And then he came and breached me for being on her property. Like, we're direct neighbors, you know what I mean? I wasn't on her property. I didn't even use the sidewalk. I beat all the charges. So that happened. Then about 2 months ago, 3 months ago, about 2 or 3 months ago, there was a town hall meeting here, and I went with a sign to protest the brown water again. And they called the cops on me, and the cops brutalized me, handcuffed me, put me in the back of the cop car just for a trespassing ticket. When I told the cop, I said, listen, man, everybody in the town hall is coming to court. There's going to be 7 or 8 counselors coming to court. There's going to be a mayor, a CEO. There's going to be all the clerks, all the video people, 2 cops, and a couple civilian witnesses. I'm like, why don't you just watch my video right now? I'll show you that they didn't properly trespass me, and that'll be the end of it. Now I know that I'm trespassed. She's like, that's a good point. You just bring that evidence to the judge. I was like, what? Bring the evidence to the judge? Like, your job is more important than the judge's job? You're going to waste all these people's time? And right on video, I got it in my short section. I said, you know how many people are coming to court for this? And she's like, I hope all of them, because it's literally job security for them when they go to court. Dudes, like, it is job security for them. Sorry guys, first day with my gimbal is going crazy. Yeah, so literally the cops don't care. It's job security for them, man. And I don't care either, because like I said, I ain't got nothing to do. So falsely accuse me. I'll go through the process. The process now isn't a punishment for me. Like, if you go on my channel, all these videos are old videos from 3-4 years ago when they harassed me, and I was just watching my videos. I wasn't about to do work and edit videos and all this and that. It was too much work for me. It is work. I don't actually take pleasure in editing all the videos and spending that time. I like spending time with my dog. I like spending time on my patio, drinking a little lemonade. I like watching YouTube, but that's not going to change anything. No change is going to come with me just hiding the videos and hiding all the abuse and neglect and torment that the government does to people they think are not worthy. You go look in my comment sections, you'll see people, they say, oh, you're on a disability, you shouldn't even be able to have an opinion. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? So then that just emboldens me to like fight harder, you know what I mean? This is a place where you can buy John Deere's, tractor, trailers, ATVs, motorbikes, all kinds of good shit there. I bought my riding lawnmower there. Bought my riding lawnmower. Carpal tunnel in my wrist from people trying to assault me and me defending myself. So I have had to get a riding lawnmower because I can't even use my lawnmower for like 2 seconds. I can't even use my lawnmower 2 seconds without hurting my hand, man. Like just a regular lawnmower, even my whippersnipper now, like when I'm trimming around the edges, I can only use that for like 3-4 minutes before my hand just becomes so pain, and like so much pain, it's like pins and needles. And got a doctor coming in December, a registered nurse finally. Where I live, you can't even get doctors and stuff. Like literally, probably even if you wanted to pay for a doctor, you probably still couldn't even get a doctor. Like it's that freaking bad. Yeah, man. Halloween's coming, guys. Nice. I love these colors, and this guy over here has got all these huge pumpkins that he puts out that he grows on the. Come on, Mama, you're not going home yet? No, 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 Mama. You're going for a big walk. Big walk today, baby girl. Yes. So yeah, those were my first interactions with the police, and then when they came and trespassed me at that city hall meeting, come here, Mama. Come on. You're not going home. No. I have to be terse with my dog. Sorry, guys. Usually I'm not terse with her or hard voiced with her, but literally I need her to lose a couple pounds, man. So, and probably me too. It's been a long summer just sitting. I started on the Chinese app because they have an editing tool. So I stayed there for a couple months. And then once I knew I had like 7 million views there, then I transferred over to YouTube. Now I'm just solely dedicated on YouTube. I don't spend all my time here, man. So I'm getting a computer, editing tool, all them things, man. So I want to make sure that my content goes out there, man. A lot of people are just, they're like ambulance chasers. These people with their cameras, they're just like chasing cops that are at like traffic accidents or whatever it is, trying to get them to be triggered. I don't do that kind of content, guys. I protest my government. If there's a law that is unconstitutional, I'm going to protest it until I get arrested. You can see in my videos. But I can only take like 2 arrests before I have to stop. Because 5 years ago, right? Come on, Mama, we're going this way. I'm not 5 years ago, but 22. June or July 2022, when they arrested me 3 times and were trying to keep me in jail without bail. Like, so what they'll do is they'll falsely arrest you, keep on falsely arresting you, keep on falsely arresting you until the judge says, I can't give that person bail no more. And you'll be like, Your Honor, I'm innocent, they're falsely arresting me. And the judge, simply, he'll just tell you bail court is not about guilt or innocence. It's just about if they have enough probable cause to arrest you. You gotta come, Mama. No, you have to come for the walk, Mama. Come on. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So I'm gonna give my dog a break. Maybe go put her in the shade somewhere. Let's go find some shade, and you can sit in the shade for a minute, and then you're gonna finish your walk. So I had to go to Jamaica last time. They came. My house is behind this house right here. They came like 3-4 times and arrested me. And the last time, the judge is like, you better go hide. he literally, like, you better go hide, man. And don't let these cops in this city come get you. So I had to go to my dad's in another city, and I just couldn't handle my family. So I went to Jamaica for like 9 or 10 months, man. Just kept on extending my visa. I guess my dog wanted to go this way. I can't argue with her. She's going like a crazy girl now. Her tail's wagging and everything. So yeah, so I had to go to Jamaica for 9 months. I was living in the ghetto in Jamaica, in Augustown, down in real ghetto, man, called Bedward Gardens. Like literally, like A month or two before I got there, the cops ran through there and like eliminated like 5 of the gangsters. Just took them out of their bed and that's it. Eliminated them and just gone through the community, got all the baddest ones and went on their way. Big news story that, oh, these gangsters just were waiting for the cops. Well, I understand, I was there. Well, not there, but I was there afterwards. But then again, I'm only believing what the community said. But I seen the cops in Jamaica, they're just as bad. One of my friends, they murdered one of my, well, I don't know if they murdered him. He's a bad guy. They probably just did whatever they had to do. And so boom, 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 they do him in. I go to the funeral and they're at the funeral. They're at the head of the, sorry guys, I didn't even see the camera shift over. They're at the head of the funeral, man. Like they're literally like at the casket head in the church at each door, and there's cars all up and down from where the guy's mom lived out in the country, like to the point where they're going to follow us all the way to the burial site where I'll upload the video today, where I just stand in front of all the cops and they just slap me in my head, slap my camera out of my hand and push me in my neck and stuff. I tell them I ain't scared of you, but you can hear it when my camera's tumbling. I ain't scared of them. I ain't scared of any cop in any country. The worst thing they can do to me is kill me. I don't care. I'll die for being in the right. These guys were terrorizing the family, terrorizing the community. Somebody had to stand up to them, and they couldn't stand up or they might have shot them, right? So I said, this is what I got to do, man. I'm new to this community. They respect me. They protect me. And I've got to do something, man. I've got to tell these cops there's one person who will stand up to them here. One person who ain't scared of their authority. Respect my authority. Respect my authority. So, yeah, I'm going down by the river right now. I'll give my dog a break by the river, guys. Down by the river. Waiting for a big booty girl to come my way. My way. We're going down by the river. We're waiting for a big booty girl to come my way. I'll take any kind of booty. I ain't booty racist. I ain't booty prejudice. You don't even have to have a booty. You just can't have a wee-woo. You can't have a sausage. This is a no sausage fest live stream. Down by the river. Thanks for being here for the walk, guys. Sorry I can't read the chats. That sun is just totally in my eyes. Not like I can read anyways. You'll see the trolls. The trolls are in there telling you, I can't read, I'm illiterate. I love it. I tell them all, like every time I beat them in court, every time I beat these cops and these prosecutors, I tell them I got a grade 6. I got a grade 6 and I beat you. Oh, they don't like that, man. I email them that all the time, man. Yeah, man, I get all their emails and everything. Beat the charges, I email them. I beat you, me and my grade 6. But not like cops have more than a grade 6 anyways. I don't even know why we even teach our kids to be stupid. We don't teach them about resistance to governments or anything. We just teach them bull crap. We don't teach them anything other than to form in line. From the first time they get a grade at school, we have taught them about reward. And you know what I mean? That they don't matter. You know, that's why they try to give them participation medals now. Which ain't going to work because now you're going to treat everybody like they're special. But from the first time you get a grade, if you get an A or an F, it doesn't matter. When you go home, you learn about your value right there. You learn about your value, man. You better get A's. You better go to work. You better conform. You better stay in line. Or, you know, there's only one way to do things, just like the math book says. 2 + 2 = 4. And there's no other debate about it, right? So school is just about keeping everybody in conformity. Slave to the system. Down by the river, There ain't no big booty girls coming my way. Watch out. Look, come here, Mama. Let me take the leash off you because I don't think there's no coyotes. You go do your thing. I'm going to talk to my friends. Well, hello, sunflower. Oh, I got some sunflowers at home. My friend, thank you for reminding me. I have sunflowers that are growing. Well, the growing season's over, but the sunflowers are 12 feet tall, and the head of the sunflower is 18 inches wide. And yeah, it's 18 inches wide, and they're regrowable, and they are heirloom, which means they've been grown the same way for 50 years. They're like non-genetically modified or anything. They're like natural as can be, you know what I mean? But I can't eat them because we live by a train track, and the train doesn't come by much, but it's been there for hundreds of years, and yeah, it's not good to eat anything that's grown in the ground near a... You want to go get some water down by the river? Come here, come on. Go get some water down here. Come here. Come on, Mama. Come on. Come on. Here. Come on. All right. You're going to have to relax, though. Catch your breath in the shade, eh? Man, I'm going this way, guys. I'm going to show you something that I found walking my dog one day. Maybe I'll go through this bushy area. I'm not too sure. And I'm going to take my dog home. I'll show you guys on the next walk. So, yeah, that's how I got into my activism. It was the brown water from this river right here. This river feeds a water plant in my community, and without me going to a meeting at the town hall and protesting with my sign with carpenter's tape on it, like literally my sign with carpenter's tape was enough to tell them, for them to call the police and to tell the police that I was a disturbance. There are some places in Canada right now, Nanaimo, BC, where you cannot bring your camera into City Hall. There's a bylaw. You cannot bring a sign into City Hall to sit there with your sign quietly and hold your sign so they know what your issue is. Literally, if we're paying these people hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to run our cities, how come they can't concentrate on their job with a little bit of cardboard and painter's tape? I've never invited them to read my protest sign. I did not invite them to read my protest sign. That's what I just don't understand. They did not have to read my protest sign. They could have just read their minutes or their schedule for the day, and that would have been it. There would have been no problems. I just don't understand it. Like, I really don't. Sorry, guys. I'm just watching my dog. She's off the leash now. Come on, Mama. So, yeah, I really, really don't understand what they want to trigger me for and get me all involved in these protests, because I'm going to be at every protest. I don't even care if it's a protest I'm against. Or you might not even know I'm against it. I might just go there and troll them. I seen some people protesting abortion yesterday by my community, and I was following a cop trying to go see a cop abuse somebody, but they only were bringing somebody to the hospital being a hero. And so I had to leave the hospital, go back to where these protesters were on the side of the road with their signs, distracting drivers. Literally, they distracted me, man. I'm literally walking, driving, and I see this sign with like a mutilated baby or something. I'm like, whoa, this could cause an accident. So I wrote a whole bunch of Bible verses down from the God slaughtering children and stuff. Like, oh, like Leviticus, this, and this. I was going to go pretend I'm one of them and say, yes, women shouldn't have their choices. We should choose for women, blah, blah, blah. And I was going to troll them and pretend I was one of them for a bit and then start reading them the Bible verses that I wrote down. So I ended up going to the hospital, having to turn around, going back to the protest. I had to Google the Bible verses that I wanted. And as soon as I got out of my car to walk towards these protesters, they fucking dipped. They were all getting ready to go and probably worship their Lord. Oh shoot, I lost my dog. I gotta go back. Jesus. Mika! Maybe a wolf got her or something. Be in big trouble. All my neighbors are going to hate me and be like, you're so irresponsible. I know she's good, though. Come on, Mama. She's very, very, very good. She's never going to leave me. She knows where I'm going, but she's getting tired, man. Like I said, I needed to go on this big walk with her, guys. Thanks for being here. I can't read the chats too much because the sun is right behind me. Let me come over here. But yeah, now I'm not done protesting my government. I'll never be done protesting my government. I woke up at 50 years old, guys, and they have restricted our rights to do everything. Like literally, those Christian people can go protest anywhere they want and be a distraction and a menace to society, but they are putting up restrictions that we cannot protest near a church. We would have to go 100 yards that way and be very, very quiet and not protest near a church. But they can go anywhere and just terrorize everybody in the community, everybody in... No, man, that's not right. Check up from the neck up. You know it. Good day to you. Good day to you, my friend, C.Y. Anderson. Man, I love the name C.Y. Anderson. Sunflower, you're still here. I agree with you too, Sunflower. If you're here in a little bit, man, you're going to see my sunflowers. They're so beautiful. I'm trying to overgrow, like I live by the tracks, and there was an old train station across from my house that's all overgrown weeds and shit like that. So I'm trying to get the sunflowers to grow each year and overgrow the whole area, because when I wake up in the morning, I have my coffee out my kitchen window, and that's all I see is the overgrown stuff. Like I see my neighbor's house, his yard is all nice and cut, but then I'm just directly in front of me, it's all that, all this overgrown stuff right here. So, which is, it's not that it's that bad, but once it gets to these big sticks, they start getting like, they start looking bad. If it was just overgrown and it was wavy and everything and nice and green, it wouldn't be bad. But once it gets to like these, then they stick up for years. So I got to go and I got to chop all of these down, and then I got to put like cardboard on the ground and put holes in the cardboard or some kind of, you know, ground cover. And I'm going to grow like all big giant sunflowers, 12 feet high. Oh man, it's going to be amazing. Come on, Mama. I can't lose you. I can't lose you. I ain't got no friends except for the 100 and something people that are here that are epic champions. Yes, I live in between Sudbury, Ontario and Verner, North Bay, Ontario. A little city called Verner, Ontario. 1,000 people, 300 homes. It was very, very toxic when I moved in. It was like a really French community. And a lot of people during the pandemic were leaving the big cities and moving up here, and they weren't French, and the French people were moving out, and these people thought they were going to lose all their heritage. And I don't know if it was that, or maybe just because I'm poor and this is a rich community, but really it was hell for 2 years, and then things calmed down, and then now I'm getting back involved. So they don't like me, but they know better than to send anybody to my door. Literally, like if they're listening right now, Mr. Policeman at my police station, you know I drained your resources. You know you guys came, you falsely arrested me, I drained your resources, had one of your officers held accountable, had one of your police chiefs sent away, subpoenaed the other one to court. Yeah, man, it costed them a bundle to come to my house. And that's all they care about is resources, right? If they can get you and terrorize you for the cheapest price, they're going to do it. But if you start digging down their resources, they're going to leave you alone, man. They are going to leave you alone. So, and literally, like I went to interview a mayor about his credit card. He's allegedly accused of stealing on the credit card, the city beside mine. So I went to interview him, and that police force, I guess they never heard of me, so they thought they could go hard on me, but now they've heard of me, man. They're all in big, big trouble now, man. They tried to call this police station to tell this police station to come and warn me about going to see the mayor, and this police station had nothing to do with it. They had to send a police station from like over an hour and a half drive away. And instead of the police station, that's like a 10-minute drive away. So these cops had to drive like an hour or so to come all the way to my house. A detective too, not even a plainclothes officer, a detective. And they make about 200 grand a year. That's my house right there. Train comes by. The train comes by three times a week, once a day. Yeah, just 3 times a week, man. A 1,000 square foot house. I bought it for $30,000. And I want to sell it right now for about $220,000. Put it on the market for $220,000 next year, and then move farther away to a house that's all done, and just concentrate on my YouTube channel. Because right now I would have to build this whole house up, all the inside, all the outside, still maintain the yard, maintain my life, maintain my dog, maintain my YouTube channel. I don't think I can do all that work. Like, I am a handy person. I've got the tools. I got a little know-how, but oh yeah, my sunflowers, guys. Here, I can show you from here. I'll leave my dog there for a second. Usually I walk around with the dog because she just doesn't like coming this way, so I don't like bringing her. But those sunflowers, they grow about 12 feet tall. The heads are all leaning over except for like a couple of them. But yeah, they grow about 12 feet tall, and yeah, they're awesome, man. I'm trying to overgrow all of this right here. This used to be an old train station right here, 100 years. And then it got decommissioned, and yeah. I don't mind the train, guys. A lot of people are like, oh, train tracks. I'm like, I don't mind the train at all. Come on, Mama, I'll carry you. You want to walk still? Okay, come on, let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. You don't want to go home yet. Let's go walk around. Let's go walk around this way. So yeah, I'm selling it. There's a house up in Timmins, about 3 hours north from here, for $100,000. Jesus. So I'm thinking about getting one for about 150. I'll have 50,000 left over, and I'll be able to invest into my new career, my new YouTube life. If I can make a little dollar here and there on YouTube, hey, life becomes a lot easier with disposable income. And then I'm a lot happier, and I'm traveling and taking you guys all over. I'll show you Bad Police all over the world, and then take walks and talks on beaches and everything. Like, literally, I will record police in any country. I do not care, man. Every citizen in every country has the right not to have a tyrannical police force. If they're not like super gangsters. If they're super gangsters, sometimes, like, you know, countries will have police forces that will go and take care of those guys. You don't want to go? Okay, then let's walk. You don't want me to pick you up? Let me pick you up here. Okay. She doesn't like walking over top of this stuff. It's really hard on her paws. Let me go show you these sunflowers from up close. These ones didn't grow at all because it's the end of the street and all the snow. They plow all the snow here. Yay, I love sunflowers. They plow all the snow here, and it's all like, it's just bullcrap earth. It's like, it's not real good earth. So, and it's on a hill. Let me go show you these ones. Thanks for being here, guys. Sorry I don't read the chats. I didn't even bring my glasses today. Not like I'd be able to read anyways. Like the guys say in the chat, like all these trolls say, you won't be able to read anyways. There's the head right there. The head gets like 18 inches. That one's probably about 15 inches. Let me see if I can get a good picture. That's the head right there, and that's my hand. So I want to grow all that over, man. It'd be epic. Next year I'm going to put stakes in them. Go ahead, Mama. Go say hi. Go say hi, Mama. No, wrong hi. She wants to go get food at her friends. I gotta feed her soon. You can't go there. You gotta get food. This is my little patio set. Get my patio going here. There was a garage. I cut it in half. I moved half there. I got the doing a live stream, putting the steel on, putting the door on, and putting the front on. I got to get siding for all this. That's why I might sell my house and just go and get one that's all done up, right? This one right here is selling for $140,000. I think. Sorry guys. Hello. Hey. Don't go away, man. Sorry. Wow, that's epic there. The internet connected to my home internet. When I walked away, it didn't connect to my mobile. $140,000 for this house. And literally, look at the windows, guys. Like the house, literally the house is wood on the bottom and it's right onto the ground. Like there's no cement on the ground here. Like it's just wood. And it might even be railway tiles from like a long time ago. And they just sold it for 140. We seen the realtor here. And she went inside with paperwork. Like we seen somebody show up and then they went inside with paperwork. And you don't really go inside with paperwork unless you're signing something, you know what I mean? So I don't know if they gave them like a lower offer or if they're gonna pay the 140 for it. It's a big yard, don't get me wrong. It's a really big yard. But my yard is almost just as big. And my yard is all cleaned up. It's not overrun with like big cement. That's like a big cement thing and all dead trees, and this garage thing here is all, you know what I mean? And you have to deal with this crap too if you buy this for 140. You know, I have to tear down that whole house, man. Whole back wall is rotted right there. So yeah, I might just sell mine and just concentrate on my YouTube channel, man. I got mine for 30 grand. I'll make 170,000 profit. And I lived here for like 5 years. If I would have had to pay rent somewhere, I'd be paying $1,500 a month. Or I mean, $1,500 a month. And literally, I live here for like $500 a month. So I have to take that $1,000 a month into consideration that I saved every month. And living alone. I don't have to live in a building, hearing nobody, big property, you know what I mean? I did all this piece by piece. All the way around. I had to stay in that trailer at the beginning. The whole house was abandoned for 10 years. This whole house was abandoned for 10 years, man. And not a window could be saved, not a door could be saved, nothing could be saved. Whew. I got some more sunflowers back here. They didn't grow either. Cut the garage in half. I put half here, rolled it here myself, and then I rolled the other half there. And then I used some of the, see, it won't grow because of those big trees there. You see them trees? Those sunflowers here, they won't grow because the house blocks them and then the tree blocks them after. So I had enough siding to do around this whole shed, and I'm going to buy a brand new white one. This siding was on the house, was on that side of the house right there that has a basement. The other side doesn't have a basement. This siding was wrapped on that piece of house, so I took it, cut the garage in half, rolled half here, put all that on, and then I ordered the steel. So I ordered the steel, bought a garage door, like a garage door at a storage unit, you know, like just you pull it up and down by your hand there. So yeah, I'll probably just sell next year, man. I'll finish up this shed right here. I'll finish up doing some other landscaping, and I'll gut the rest of the inside where I had a temporary room and everything, and I'll show them that it's all brand new wood, the ceiling's brand new, everything is brand new, and that they just have to come in, draw their design, and incorporate their crap, man. I know exactly like what houses sell for down here. They bought that house for $150,000 like 4 years ago. So that one's probably worth 160, 170,000 right now. And it's like half the size of mine, and there's no yard. So maybe even worth 200. Yeah, if that teardown is worth 140, if that teardown is worth 140, that's got to be worth 200, maybe even more. Because even if they bought this one at 120 or 130, there's no furnace, everything's rotted, all the windows changed, roof changed, got to fix everything. There's hot water tanks gone, everything's gone in that whole house. Like by the time, even if you bought that at 120 and put 50, 60, that's going to be worth 180, and it's hell of a lot smaller than this one over here. Hell of a lot smaller than that one over here. But this is all I need. Like, oh, I don't need a 1,000 square foot house. Good for you living alone. Yeah, I could never live with anybody, my friend. I could never live with anybody again. I've done that, and they're pretty dirty, and they borrow money when you don't lend it. You leave your weed around, and they take that too. His videos have 5K views, but only a handful of comments. He's a con man. How am I a con man? Go look at my shorts, my friend. I have hundreds of thousands of videos. I've got 6 million views on YouTube in 3 weeks. He's buying views. I'm buying views. Go look at my videos and tell me if I'm buying views. Why would I? How is a person on disability buying views? That's crazy. How much are views worth? Can somebody go tell me how much you would have to pay for 133,000 views on a live stream, or 500,000 views on a short, or 5,000 views on a long form video? I have $40,000 in the bank. Yes, I do have $40,000 saved up. Just because I'm disabled doesn't mean I'm useless. Thanks for telling people. Thanks for telling people that I'm not useless. You're amazing. And I own my own house, my own motorbike, everything else. I have $40,000 in assets. It's not in money, but it's in assets. So, and I'm allowed to have $40,000 in assets as a disabled person. That's just the law, my friend. I thought you would go look up the law. You're so big into the law. You're always in my comment section. I don't block you because you look foolish, my friend. If you would go look at the rules for somebody on disability where I live, I'm allowed to have $40,000 in assets. I'm allowed to own my own car. I'm allowed to own my own house, and those assets are exempt. I'm also allowed to work. I'm also allowed to work and make $1,000 a month without any deductions. So literally I could have $40,000 in the bank. I could own my own car. I can own my own house, and I could be working somewhere making $1,000 a month. So what do you think I should be, in a tent? Do you think I should be in a tent, Mr. Troll, in my troll section? Let me go get my glasses so I can actually read these comments. This is amazing. I love when people out themselves as hateful people. I don't know why you don't got love in your heart, man. Why don't you got love in your heart, man? Love grows here. You see, love grows here on Loose Screws News, guys. We don't need to be hateful and stuff, man. We need to just spread love and joy, kindness. We just need to be meek and humble, right? Meek and humble. Imagine if everybody lived a meek and humble lifestyle, guys. Imagine that. Where would we be in life? We would be happy, eh? I'm going to come under this tree for a bit with my dog. Where is my dog? Come here, Mama. Come here. Oh, there's a dog and a cat. There's a dog and a cat right here. Wow, are you guys best friends? Are you guys best friends? Yes, my friend, I have a nice, humble, meek life. Look at my dog. She's very, very good, eh? Where my rosemary grows. Oh, I don't have rosemary. Those are mine. I have those are morning glories. Those are morning glories. Let me go under the tree. Yeah, so let me read them comments that guy's saying about me. I love those kind of guys, guys. That's why I don't really have moderators. My buddy has MS, still works physically, and is grinding every day like you. Stay strong. I'm grinding, yes. I might not be able to go and do work like your friend because of my anxiety and stuff, and I don't like authority and stuff, but I'm glad he's working, man. Hello, how are you, trained astronaut? Oh wow, I wish I was a trained astronaut. This guy, LF Hut. How's it going, LF Hut? I wish you were out having fun or being with loved ones, LF Hut. I really wish you would not just waste your life on my content. Like, I'm not even making any money off of this, right? And if I was making money, I would tell you to waste your life on my content, but I'm not even monetized yet, my friend, right? I don't know. You should just go and have something to do with yourself instead of being in my comment section. I'm never going to block you. I'm great. How are you? Wow, yeah. Some places is really horrible for people with disability. Before, we weren't allowed to have $5,000 assets. They would deduct us. And if we got more than $5,000 assets, but I guess somebody figured out that that was cruel. You know, like what? We only get enough for one emergency, right? Like $5,000 is only enough for one emergency. So basically, after one emergency, my whole life is over. I might as well just go and gone because I ain't got no way to recover because most disabled people can't just go and recover their money after an emergency, mostly after an emergency. So, yeah. And God forbid, say if somebody became disabled and had some money in the bank, like $40,000, why would the government want to make that person go to almost nothing, almost zero? You know what I mean? That's not fair. $5,000 would be nothing. $500 is nothing. And they only used to let us make $200 a month. Like I literally bought a house, right? And I called them and I said, listen, if I rent to somebody to help me keep my house, I don't want to lose my house. They said, no, you only get $200. The rest is deducted. I'm like, literally? They're like, yeah. I'm like, that's not fair. I'm like, it's going to cost me more than $200 to have this person living at my house. Like, I got to pay the extra water, the extra hydro, the extra heat, the extra wear and tear and everything. Oh, no, you only get $200. I'm like, well, you guys are going to try to make me lose my house, like, but then they raised it up to $1,000. But I don't need to rent my house. I never would rent my house. Some of the sunsets around here, guys, are some of the most amazing sunsets I've ever seen in my life. I'm in between North Bay, Ontario and Sudbury, Ontario. A lot of people get triggered when I walk around with my camera. They're like, nobody wants you filming their house. I'm like, what are you talking about? I can't read the chat right now because sun is in my eyes, guys. Just wanted to go for a little walk away from my house. My neighbor's working on some stuff in the front yard. He's gonna start making noise. I'm gonna come up here for a second and then go walk back. I gotta go get some water and I gotta go feed my dog. Damn, I'm glad my dog walked for like over an hour today. So did anybody say how much views cost on YouTube? I gotta go watch and see how much views cost. Imagine people paying for views. That's crazy. Why would the algorithm even want to send your content out if you're gonna pay for views? That would be like working backwards. Like you give me money, I'm not gonna be like I'm gonna send your shit out for free. I'm gonna just keep you sending me money. Man, I gotta read this chat after because I can't read it with the dang sun. The dang sun. But it's great, man. Look at this, October 5th or something. And like literally I'm still in my shorts. Like walking in shorts and sandals right now, guys, and a t-shirt. Literally drank coffee all morning, smoked my medicine, watched YouTube, talked to like a whole bunch of champions, and just enjoyed my life. All off of LF Hut's money. Yeah, that's what a girl said to me. She lived beside me. She said, she seen me working on my house, and she said to me, if you can work on your house, you don't have to be on disability. In front of my whole neighborhood. We were at a barbecue. In front of my whole neighborhood, she said, if you're working on your house like I see you working, every day. You could be at work. You're living off of my money. Da 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 da. I'm paying your bills. I looked at her immediately. I said, you can't even pay your own bills. You're going to be selling your house soon. Like, you know what I mean? I already know your situation. You drink every day. You have no money. You're getting fired left and right from your job. And my bills are all paid. My house is all paid, I told her. Went across the street to my house, gave her the finger, told her to F off. And then she called the cops on me. Cops never listened to me. Told the cops what happened. They said, oh, we don't care. Don't talk to her again. We're going to charge you. I said, I didn't talk to her, man. She came over and approached me. And they didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to hear it. They don't give a crap. Once they don't like you, I've been out of trouble for 17 years, guys. 17 years. You know what the cops said to me when they found me at the end of this road? Once the city started calling the cops on me, I told them, hey man, I'm not here doing anything wrong. They're like, just because you've been out of trouble means you didn't get caught. That's all the cops said, is that you didn't get caught. Not that, thank you for not destroying society, not being in jail. Jail costs us $300 a day. Jail costs us, guys, $300 a day jail costs us to keep people in jail. What would you rather do? Give somebody, what do I get, $30 or $40 a day on disability? What would you rather do? Give me $40 a day on disability? Or would you rather give me $300 a day by sitting me in jail? Free cable, free TV, free lunch, free everything. Put it in the comment section. Would you rather give a disabled person $30 or $40 a day off of socialism? Or would you rather them resort to whatever means they need to survive, and if they get caught, they go to jail? So either they drain your resources on the street, or either they drain your resources in the jailhouse. What would you rather do people prefer? I prefer giving me $40 a day and keeping food in my stomach so I do not have to go and be whatever I choose to be. I could make a lot more than $40 a day out on the street, guys. $40 a day isn't even one transaction. I make $400 a day off some one transaction if I want to go out on the street and be a criminal, right? Like, it's not hard to be a criminal. They're not chasing criminals, guys. They're chasing people with cameras like me, disabled, at the end of the road. I told them, what are you doing? I'm at the end of the road. I haven't been in trouble for 17 years. Why do you guys keep coming to my house, burning up all these resources? Well, this police station learned really fast. They don't want to do that no more. Hey, Mama, you need some water soon. Me too. They would learn really fast. 38 likes, man. I guess I paid for those likes too, eh, LF Hut? Enable me, guys. Enable me. My feelings are more relevant than his facts. Guys, my feelings are more relevant than his facts. LF Hut, say sorry about the mean words you've been saying. LF Hut. You know who this guy LF Hut is? Go into my go into my playlist and go look at Officer Bedard. He abused me, and he's going to a hearing, a peace bond hearing on November 17th to explain to a judge why he assaulted me, intimidated me, harassed me, and forcibly confined me. That's who LF Hut is. And now he's trying to snitch to my hi, Marcy, how are you doing? Marcy, that's a beautiful name. Marcy Hall. Well, only Hall I ever heard of, last name was Arsenio Hall. I love that guy, man. That's how, okay guys, now you know how old I am. Now you guys know how old I am. Let me show you who I am, guys. Just, Mike is pulling down shirt and stuff. Yeah, man, I just don't like to be seen either. I'm not really a camera guy. I wasn't doing this for any kind of fame or fortune or anything. Like I said, all the videos that I've released, most of them, 80%, were videos that were on my phone that I would just watch by myself of cops abusing me subpoenaing prosecutors, all kinds of stuff. But then, once I seen a lot of our freedoms going away too, I said, you know what, I'm going to get involved in this. I see some of these guys, all they do is go film outside of a Tim Hortons, and they're making $200-300 a video. Like literally just going to trigger somebody outside of a Tim Hortons, or you know what I mean? I'm not going to do that. Don't think I'm going to do that, guys. That's not me. But I'm just going to be pure cop content and government content, live streaming around the world, and I don't know, news stuff. You know what I mean? I might get a news desk and just tell you about protests, go to all the protests in Canada, maybe in other countries too. I can't get into the United States because I have had troubles from 17 years ago, and they won't let me in there. So I wish I could go down there for some of the protests right now, man. Those are some epic protests going on, man. That's some vitriol stuff going on. Both sides hate each other so much, man. That is just an epic battle that I'd just love to be at. I would just love to see them people just, my feelings are more important than your feelings. And yeah, man, they're just screaming at each other, attacking each other down there. Mostly those ICE things, the ICE raids are just freaking crazy right now, man. The ICE protests are just crazy right now. And I don't really get involved in politics, so I don't care each way. I just know if there's an illegal person here, I wouldn't want an illegal person there. I would want a legal person there. So I can't say I want them to be all treated like how ICE is treating them or anything, but I do like people. I like good apples, just like I like good cops and good government officials, right? Like we should all strive to be good citizens and, you know, follow the rules, right? We can be awful but lawful. I'm pretty awful sometimes, but I'm lawful. You are 37, Carrie. Calm down. Carrie, I'm older. 1987, I'm 1970. I can't even tell you guys. They're going to fraud me, man. Holy. I feel that I hit 40 in July. Yeah, man, age is a number, guys. I'm going to tell you that much. 40 is when you just actually start living life. You actually, your eyes start opening up. You realize most people are fake. You realize you can love yourself. Hey, imagine that. Imagine treating yourself first instead of treating everybody else. Oh yeah, the protests are great in the UK, man. Like I'm literally like sometimes I wake up to use the washroom at nighttime, and then I see these stuff going on in the UK and stuff. I'm like, wow, look at them guys protesting, man, and they're getting lots of views too, man. So yeah, basically that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to go to protests, and I'm not going to just stay as a cop channel. Like a lot of people don't like, and I don't want to chase cops at traffic stops and stuff like that. Like literally, if they come after me at protests, then I'll have cop stuff. If they leave me alone at protests, I'll be doing interviews. You know, I don't think I'll be protesting anything because then everybody will know what my views are. And I'm trying to be agenda free. I'm not trying to have an agenda. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be like, okay, here's the news and that's it. There's no people here. I live here alone, bro. We're in Canada. These are all igloos. They're all abandoned igloos. We send it's a retired community, and we send all the old people on ice. We put them on ice floes, and we ship them up to the Arctic, and then yeah. But no, everybody just stays inside. It's so peaceful. Like if you didn't hear my annoying voice, you would just hear pure birds chirping, and yeah, it's just a beautiful, beautiful one horse town, man. That's what they call it, right? One street, a one horse town. 1,000 people, 300 houses. We've got a grocery store, we've got a restaurant, we've got a hardware store, we've got a corner store, we got a wagon that sells fries and chips and everything. We've got a library, we got a post office, gas station. Man, I could live like this for the rest of my life, guys. Man, I'm telling you, man, just peaceful, quiet. I'm the only one that's loud sometimes. I play my music in the daytime from, like, not this year, but last year and other years, from about like 12 p.m. till about 5 or something. I'll be playing my music where, you know, if you're outside of your house, you'll hear it. Or if you're inside your house, like my neighbor might be inside his house, if he plays his music just a little bit or something, it drowns out mine, you know what I mean? But my house is a renovation, right? So sometimes I like to just sit and play my music and work, right? So it was a problem at first, but I've explained to them that You know, I'm pretty good. It's not past 5 p.m., you know what I mean? I ain't trying to be a bad neighbor, but I've been keeping it down lately because I don't want to make anybody mad. So you are good, right? I am a good person, yes. Saved by the Bell was the bomb. It was great, yes. So I better not say that word on here. The whole stream is going to go down. One of these guys will report me. Trying to go out for a beer Thursday night. Ooh, let's do it. I don't drink though, guys. What do you work? I don't work, my friend. This is my work now. You are my work. Talking to you is my work. This is good work. This is where I live and do and have fun. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to have a cameraman and I want to be there and I want to be running around everywhere and be like, yo guys, this, and this. This is what life is all about, man. Thank you for being here for 1 hour with me. You guys are great, man. I don't see any of my community in here, so this is like a live stream bonanza. Man, I'm hopefully just getting so many subscribers right now. I don't beg for subscribers. I don't beg for likes. I don't beg for anything, man. All I do is just beg for you to listen to the words I say. These 15 to 17 kids are screaming and throwing tantrums because they didn't get the right right. Oh my God, that's first world country. That's first world country problems. You see how those shouldn't be your problem. Like the color of Tesla you own should not be a problem. If you have enough money to choose what color of Tesla you own, my friend, you should have more problems than that. There are no revenue in this town. There is one grocery store, one restaurant, and one place to buy tractors and a bank. There's a bank here. That's good work, but nobody's going to get in there. Not much here, my friend. You have to drive about 20 minutes. You have to drive about 20 minutes away, and then you get some big work. Yeah, big work 20 minutes away. But I'm going to go get some water, guys. Thank you for being here. I'm going to go live this afternoon. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here, man. The sun is just beautiful today. Canada, oh Canada, let's hear it, man. Subscribe, like the stream. I love you guys. Bye.